Hi Leo, welcome. So Leo, this is going to be a reading. I'm going to start with the spiritual messages and then I'm going to go into the you versus them love reading. Leo, my readings are timeless, so I just trust that whenever you find this, that's when it's for you, and let's get into it. So Leo, when I was meditating on the collective Leo energy before starting my video, I was getting a very specific song, which is very interesting. Of course, the songs I get, by the way, are symbolic, right? Not sometimes it's not always like directly the way that the song conveys itself. I don't know why I felt like I needed to say that, but anyways, it was the song because I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby. And maybe that's why I said that. I don't mean that literally, Leo, that you are that. But figuratively speaking, what I was getting from that song is like kind of an outcast type of vibe, right? Feeling outcasted, maybe feeling misunderstood, alone. Also nostalgia, right? I don't have very many teenagers that watch me, so for a lot of you, it's kind of referencing your younger years. You know, which is really common to go into like that nostalgic type of mode around the holidays, right? Because what the holidays signify, at least here in the US. And then when I was kind of playing around with my cards before starting the video, you had 3 come out, which was the 5 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Moon. So it's kind of like feeling sad about not feeling supported in the energy or in the environment, or for some of you in a relationship, and getting quite emotional. So lots of emotional energy showing up. And I'm picking this up as you, Leo, but because it's a general, by the way, this could be somebody you're connecting with. But you have the 9th house here and the 12th house. Okay, Sagittarius, Pisces energy out so far. The 9th house is about seeking new adventures, going outside of your comfort zone. But it's also about faith and your beliefs and your spiritual quest, right? And the 12th house is also a very spiritual energy, but it's also a very emotional energy. So it talks about karma, forgiveness, the emotional baggage that we carry, and healing that. It also talks about your growth, your development, and guilt, which is interesting. So let's get into it, Leo, and see what else we have coming through. You have the Fool, postponement, and the Lovers. And then there's a breakthrough here. Let me get one more on that. Breakthrough property. Yay, success. Cool. Okay, so if you felt like, Leo, something was put on the back burner, or there was a postponement or a delay in something you were looking to get off the ground, or maybe a relationship dynamic, then I feel that there's a breakthrough coming in around the new year, actually. I want to say actually more towards Pisces season, but the timeline will be a little bit different. Lots of people watching, because you have here the Lovers, breakthrough and success. So again, there's that message here, right, about something that was put on the back burner, or maybe feeling like it was stagnant, kind of having some sort of breakthrough or change or movement in a positive direction. And again, highlighting specifically relationships, but it could, you know, be any area of your life. Keep an open mind. So, let's see what this is about, Leo. Okay. Shall we? All right, so now I'm going to go a little bit deeper and see what else does my Leos need to know. And gosh, that song is still in my head. I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby. Don't ask me why I had to make that face when I sang that. I feel like there's a bit of like ornery to that song, you know, and maybe that was my ornery phase. I'm just a teenager. Don't click off. That's the emotions I feel when I hear that song. It's a bit of an annoyance as well. So also, by the way, You may find yourself being quite annoyed or maybe even a little bit ornery, okay? Or surrounded by somebody who's like that, or some people's like that. So yeah, anyways, or a teenager, specifically if you have a teenager. Okay, so let's see what else is coming through for my Leos. The Moon, the Five of Wands, yep, and the Magician. So this is essentially like saying the same exact thing that I just got out. If you've been feeling emotional, Leo, like, you know, like you're not getting what you want out of a situation, or you don't feel you have what you want or need, or the support that you need, there is some sort of change coming through in the future, because this is a Two of Wands, so this is future forward energy. And then the Magician, which is like kind of things working out for you, but also a reminder to you, Leo, that you have, you know, all the knowledge and the resources necessary to move yourself out of any emotional space that you do not wish to be in. But it doesn't always feel like that. Sometimes our emotions just get the best of us. They overwhelm us. They take us over, especially if you've been feeling the blues or sad about something, or going through maybe depression, right? Like it just feels like you're not in control when our emotions can get intense. But I promise you, Leo, you are always in control of your ability to move out of any undesired emotional state that you wish. But it does take practice, right? It does take some knowledge of what your emotions mean, and how your thoughts contribute to your emotional state, right? And a lot of times sadness is coming from looking at something we are lacking in our current experience, whether it be a person or an object, or, you know, I got affection. Some of you are missing affection, okay? But doesn't need to be that specific, but you get what I mean. It's focusing on the lack of something, okay? Or the loss of something, right? And that brings about those lower level emotions, but that's okay, right? And like some of you quite literally have lost something that was dear to you, or, you know, maybe you're in a lack mentality, but, and that's the reality, okay? And that's all right. It's all right to feel those emotions, Leo, as long as you know that you don't have to see it from that perspective, though. You can play with it a little bit in your mind. You can instead flip it, because for every negative is a positive. So let me give you an example. Say that you're focused on the loss of something, right? A way that you can kind of soothe your emotions around that is to give yourself a little bit of a reminder that nothing is ever truly lost in this universe, because we are continuous, eternally developing beings, okay? You are eternal, okay? And everything that you accumulate, every knowledge, every connection, everything you have experienced in your life is going to go with you into the next and the next and the next, because it's a part of you, right? And the things that maybe even felt like losses contributed to your overall spiritual growth, okay? But also, everything that leaves our lives returns in some form or fashion in another way. So nothing is ever truly lost, right? And I'm getting an example of like a rainbow baby. Do you know what a rainbow baby is? This is just an example, although some of you, this might actually be specifically you. A rainbow baby is the baby that comes after a miscarried baby or a lost baby. And the reason they call them rainbow babies is because it's their return. They return, right, in a different form, in a different fashion. That's a real thing, right? And that's always happening, no matter what you have going on. That's always happening, right? So nothing is ever truly lost. It is only changed form. It is only on its way back to you in a different delivery method, if you will. And also, because you're eternal, yes, this human flesh will only last for so long, but I promise you, you will still be conscious and you will still be alive even afterwards, even when you come back to embody a new body. Because you are eternal, you can never get it wrong. And the reason you can never get it wrong is because it's never done. It's never done. So this is just an example, right, of some reminders from your soul that probably resonate with you on a deep level, because this is not the first time you're hearing it. It's a remembering that this is all right and you're all right. And also, you know, everything that's lost shall be found again. And energy is never destroyed, only transformed. And that includes loved ones, past loved ones. They're here with you. They're here with you and probably coming back with you. So, ooh, Leo, really interesting messages coming through. Yeah, surprising to me. But anyways, you're going to see a change as we go into the New Year's, regardless of my little speech there, but that will help you get there a little bit faster. The more you can soothe your emotions, because didn't that feel better to hear that? Didn't that make you feel a little bit better? The more you can speak to yourself from that higher perspective, from your soul connection, the way I just spoke to you, the better you feel. And the better you feel, the better it gets. And that is the message that Spirit most wants you to hear. Anyways, Ace of Cups, Queen of Swords, Two of Swords. What else does Leo have going on? Six of Wands. Okay. So also, if you've been on the fence about something, indecisive about something, maybe also being very critical in your mind, especially when it comes to relationships. I'm not just talking about intimate, I'm talking about family, I'm talking about friends. I feel like, again, there's a change, a shift in perspective coming here, and it's a successful one. It is a positive shift. So, oh Lord. There goes all my cards. Let's see. Okay. But what's really interesting here, Leo, with the King and Queen of Swords, okay. Sorry, I got two different messages. As those cards came out, look at that. Now, I know you're not air energy, right? But you could certainly be connecting with someone who has very strong air placements. If that's the case, if this is somebody you're connecting to, there seems to be a very serious tone here. A lot of assumptions as well being made. The Two of Swords is like not really knowing the truth, not really seeing what's coming. It's almost a fear-based energy, right? Sometimes it can highlight insecurity. You could definitely be connecting with somebody, specifically an air sign, but could be any zodiac sign that maybe really struggles with those things, and yet you love this person. And I feel like, you know, you really want a positive outcome, or maybe this person is really trying to get a positive outcome, but maybe going about it the wrong way. I feel there being a breakthrough or a change in that situation. Now, say you're not dealing with anybody, right? Then this is you, Leo. You're taking things a bit too seriously. This is fear mentality. This is not being able to get out of your head. This is kind of, well, I'm going to go with the message I got earlier, ornery, frustrated energy, okay? And this is just a message to, you know, the best you can to back away from that vibe, to love yourself a little bit more. Don't you just feel better when you're in a more loving space? Don't we all? And that's because when you flow love, which is who you really are, you are liquid love in a body. You're reconnecting with the essence of who you really are, right? So it's about letting your walls down, Leo, a little bit when it comes to love, when it comes to others, when it comes to relationships, and that having a very successful result for you. And I'm just getting like to let your guard down a little bit. Not always easy for a Leo or a fixed sign, right? Especially if you have trust issues, or you know you're going through something that's very emotional. But let other people in. Let other people help. Let other people see that vulnerable, big-hearted, beautiful Leo that you can be. It's like your greatest gift that you can give anybody is just to be yourself. So, you did have two other messages come through. Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands, and the Wheel. So this is you, I feel, as well. This is about taking action, by the way. Getting fired up, believing in yourself, you know, and the right timing coming through. So again, very positive energy. And then here's that past vibe. There's something from the past, Leo, by the way, that, you know, didn't seem fair, okay? But I feel like yet there is balance coming through in that arena, and or a more balanced perspective that Source wants you to take that will help heal that situation within yourself, and then a new beginning right after it. So, woo, lots of interesting messages. Your love reading should be very interesting, but let's see what the guidance is here for Leo. Card number 2, that which is like unto itself is drawn. Everything that you perceive is vibration, and the life you're living is just your vibrational interpretation. The powerful law of attraction is at the root of everything you experience, and the never-changing, always accurate premise of this law is, that of which is like unto itself shall be drawn. When you give thought to something, you begin the attraction process of the essence of that subject into your life experience. Once you've activated a thought, the vibration within yourself activates by you giving attention to it, and then the progression of the expansion of the manifestation occurs. Little tutorial there on law of attraction, Leo. Very interesting. Okay, so let's go to the love reading. I'm going to clear my energy again. I'm going to clear the cards, and we are going to go into the you versus them. So stay right there. I will see you in just a second. Welcome back. All right, so Leo, now I'm going to go into the you versus them reading. It is a general, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. The roles can be reversed as well. And let's get into it. So you have the 9 of Pentacles as your overall energy. Let's see, person you're connecting with, 9 of Wands, 3 of Wands, Ace of Cups. Put that there in the middle. They have the card of determination, and you have the card of comfort. So you're kind of in a little bit of a different vibe, I guess. This is more of like a go-getter energy in their energy, in their overall energy, and yours is more of like, I just want to feel comfortable with where I'm at. In the middle of you two, you have the Ace of Cups and the 3 of Wands, which is about taking action when it comes to matters of the heart. Also, lots of love showing up. Sometimes this is my card of being in love. So let's get into it and see where you're going to go back and forth, Leo, between you and your person. Remember, your person is usually going to be talking about an intimate relationship, but it doesn't have to be. It could be a family member, a friend, a co-worker, you name it. So keep an open mind. We're going to look at the past, how you both think and feel, and most likely outcome. Recent past for my Leos. What's been going on with them in regards to this connection? Page of Pentacles. Ace of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. So to me, this is like knowing your value, knowing your worth, what is worth your time and energy, what excites you, what inspires you, right? And I think what's really attractive to you right now, Leo, is somebody you can be yourself with, somebody you can feel comfortable around, feeling comfortable to be yourself in general, following your passions, having other people support you in that, etc. I feel like that being the main priority, okay? And or what you're looking for in a partner, okay? Or in this person. So this is, to me, very stable, very grounded energy, and very practical, right? Like I don't feel like you're in this space where you're like reaching for unicorns and rainbows necessarily, but I do feel you being in a space of reaching for what makes practical sense in your life, you know, what values you, where you feel valued, things of that nature, right? So let's see this person's recent past as it comes to the connection. Where have they been at? Four of Pentacles. Page of Wands. There's a bit of like a secretive vibe showing up, okay? And I'm getting it from this person's end, but could be yours, and or just like, if it's not secretive, then like very closed off energy, like keeping things to themselves, keeping their thoughts and emotions to themselves. And this could just be how they are, like in general. They're not somebody who likes to maybe reveal everything that they've got going on. They could be a very private person, or this could be, you know, just how they were behaving in the connection in the recent past. But I also feel like this person's been up to something though, you know, and that could be good, that could be bad. I don't know what that means, but I definitely got that, or maybe you suspect that, I don't know. So let's go deeper and see. Leo, in the now, let's go into the now. How does Leo perceive this person? What do they think about this person? What's going on there? Six of Wands. There's that Five of Cups. Now that showed up in your spiritual reading. King of Pentacles. I feel like this person has let you down, you know, or maybe you've let them down. Again, it could be interchangeable, but or one of you going through some sort of depression, sadness, or some sort of loss, okay? And I picked that up in the spiritual reading as well. It's the Five of Cups. And yet I feel there's a sense of like overcoming that, Leo, or, you know, being overcome with something and then overcoming it, okay? Yeah, so Six of Wands, Five of Cups, King of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. I'm getting a song. It's like we're on the edge right now. I'm sorry that I let you down. So there's that apologetic, like sorry, guilty, let down vibe. I'm picking that up yet again. So there's been some sort of letdown here, whether it's from you, whether it's from this person, or just something in general you're dealing with that you're feeling let down about, which is interesting because the other cards are so positive. You know, this is like seeing the best though instead of seeing the worst, and a positive outcome here by staying grounded and, you know, yeah. So there's an encouragement to keep your head held high, Leo, no matter what you may have going on emotionally right now that feels emotional. And that's like the keys to your success, is to like to be able to see like the silver lining, or be able to see like a positive outcome where it may not seem like, you know, in the moment that there is. It's like staying grounded and staying practical is the key. So let's see, this person, how do they perceive you? Also, you know, when it comes to this person that you're dealing with, this may be, you know, somebody who has kind of overcome quite a bit in their life, Leo, and was able to maintain their groundedness, or at least that's your hope for them. And for some of you, I got sobriety. So take it as it resonates. Okay, the Empress, the Ten of Wands. There's that stinking song again. The Queen of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. Wow, so kind of like similar vibes here. So this person here, Leo, I get like a very docile and or closed off energy again, where like this person kind of keeps, somebody who keeps them struggles to themselves. Or if they were struggling, you may never know, or others may never know. Like a very private energy. And yet not always closed off, sometimes very kind, very gentle, very nurturing. You know, when they want to be, when they want things to work, then they work with it. And when they feel overwhelmed, I feel they shut down, especially if they have a lot that they're dealing with. And also this could be how they see you. So keep an open mind here. It is vice versa general reading. I feel overall what this person is wanting here is a sense of belonging. Or maybe you make them feel that way, okay, or vice versa. So anyways, and that's funny because earlier I got the message about like being comfortable with being yourself and all of that. So let's go deeper into how you feel underneath it all, deep down. And when it comes to Leo, what are their emotions about the connection? Ten of Wands. Ooh, heavy, conflicted. Why? But working on it. You're wanting to work on it. Yeah, I feel like something's really shaken you up in the love sector or in this connection. You know, and I feel like this is something you're personally working on within yourself. May not at all be like you're working things out with this person. It's just like kind of working through it by yourself type of vibe is what I'm picking up. Because I feel there's a struggle here, and, you know, at times things feeling like very heavy, very burdensome, and yet there's love here. You know, there is genuine emotion and genuinely caring, right? But there's also a lot of instability around whatever this is that you're feeling within this connection. And there's also some changes coming through here, Leo, with the Tower showing up, and it's showing up right over the Ace of Cups. And I felt that in the spiritual reading, changes around relationships. Some of it may be unexpected, okay? Or feel that way. So let's see what this person is feeling underneath it all. Two of Swords, the Star, the Page of Pentacles, and the Hangman. So there's, I feel like this person, they're confusing, right? Maybe they confuse themselves. I don't know. Like, I feel like, you know, there's something also bothering this person, irritating them, okay? And they may be like pointing fingers, thinking like, oh, I know it's the source of irritation is, but really they don't know. Do you know what I mean by that? Like, they're saying like, oh, I'm irritated because this happened at work, or this person said this. And when in reality, there's something deeper going on that is a vibrational thing that's going on in the psyche, to be honest with you. And there's a lack of awareness around it, so it's hard to heal something you're not even aware of, okay? So that's just an FYI for your person, that it's deeper than that. They need to go a little bit deeper than that. But they do have the Star here and the Page of Pentacles. So there's hope, you know, there's healing. This is about having faith. This is like also, you know, the potential of something coming true that maybe that right now they're blinded to, but it is in the works or on its way, and it's going to change their mind. It's going to change their perspective. So there's something coming in here that this person is currently unaware of that's positive, you know, that's going to open up a potential or a new doorway for them, and change their perspective almost, right? So let's see where this is headed, most likely next steps based on today's energy, which can be changed. Free will, 5 of Pentacles. Death and rebirth, the Devil. Justice and the Hierophant. Justice will be served. Balance will be brought. Karma will come full circle. Circle. Am I? What the hell? Circle. I don't know why I said it like that. Anyways. But this is about doing the right thing, though. This is about keeping your head held high. This is about being the bigger person and not succumbing to the devil energy. You know, because the devil wants to fight back. It wants to be revengeful. It wants to obsess. It wants to resent. Nah. You're never going to find what you want in those emotions, no matter how justified you are. This is instead about staying balanced, doing the right thing, relying on your faith, right? There is an ending and a change coming, and it's next to the 5 of Pentacles, which is that sadness, which is that lack mentality, which is that feeling of being an outcast, right? I feel like there's something changing here that's going to help bring you out of that energy into a more balanced energy, right? And this is also highlighting, again, relationships, marriage, commitments, things of that nature, balance being brought to that. So I love that, Leo, as long as you don't go there. Now, if you go into the devil energy with the low blows and the get backs and all of that, you can kiss this good ending goodbye. You're just going to have more misery, right? So it's up to you. Like, nothing is set in stone. You're the one deciding through your reactions, your thoughts, your emotions about what's coming next. So let's see this person's, there it is, there's that change again, death and rebirth, the Chariot. Yeah, there's definitely something coming through that is allowing for movement forward as well on this person's side. There's a karmic completion here. There is progress being made. There is quick changes, quick movements. So this is not something that's going to be drug out over a long period of time, and it may not even be long lasting, because sometimes this is like short-term energy. But there is going to be a change in the situation. There is going to be progress, and I feel this to be in a more positive direction, really, for the both of you. So yay! Let's see what the let's see what the guidance card has to say. Okay. Card number 13. My every thought is attracting its vibrational essence. Whether you're thinking about wanted things or unwanted things, you're still sending out a request to attract more things like the subject of your thought. And all things that happen to you, all people, things, experiences that come to you, come in response to your vibrational invitation. Noticing how things are turning out for you is one very clear way of understanding which vibrational request you are emanating, because you're always getting the essence of what you're thinking about, whether you want it or not. Ooh, another good law of attraction tip. Okay, wow, Leo, very interesting reading. I'm going to leave it there. Zodiac signs you may be connecting with or have in your own chart. I have Scorpio here. I also have Cancer, Aquarius, Taurus, Pisces, Aries, Scorpio again, Capricorn, Taurus, Libra, Scorpio again, and Virgo. Those are the primary signs I'm seeing. But keep in mind, it is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, let me know. Oh, I also had Gemini, sorry. If it did resonate, let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe. And thank you to my like 12,000 new subscribers I just got, yay. welcome, welcome. But anyways, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff. All of my social media is linked below in the description, as well as in the about section. Either way, I'm wishing you the very, very best, Leo. And until next time, my friends, namaste.